So I'm going to try to get through this really quickly. I always seem to run over time. I'll try not to do that this time. So you have a nice little box this actual watch comes with. You have a very nice little user manual. Some of the cool things about it actually tells you what all the different icons on the watch are capable of launching and what they do. Gives you a little bit of information about the expansion, because you can add a SIM card and a micro SD card to this watch. I'm thinking about doing that with the SD card. Haven't done it yet. I've got a couple different smartwatches, and I do like this one, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use this one primarily or not, so I haven't went further. It does have a little micro USB charging cable, flat cable. I already have my own, so I don't worry about that. It has this little wireless charging stand. You basically assemble just by inserting this into the base plate, plug in your micro USB there, and the watch lays there. You'll see the little piece here. It actually corresponds to a piece on the back of the watch, which you can see right there, and that's how you make sure that's lined up. This will pulse green. I think it was about 2.5, maybe 3 hours max is what I charged it. Battery should last, I would say, most people. It's going to vary greatly depending on what you do with it. Phone calls, music, things like that, it's going to suck the power quicker. But I suspect like a fairly light use or a little bit of general type use, probably a day is what most people are going to find. I'm not sure exactly because everyone's use varies. It also comes with this other little charger. It's magnetic, and it just kind of pops into place like that. The watch itself, you have the 4 screws on the bottom. Has this little screwdriver. There's some additional screws. Has a little bit of an exploded view. Also in the manual it talks about that. If you want to change out, like I said, put a SIM card or a micro SD card, you have that option. So that's pretty cool. The watch itself has a nice look about it. This looks to be a camera. When I pushed the camera app, it launched on my phone. So yeah, there's that. I haven't cleaned the face of this. It's got some residue from the sticker. It does have a screen protector that's included. I'm not installed this yet, just because, well, I don't wear watches around the house and only wear them out, and I haven't really been able to care about wearing this out as much as just wearing it around the house. So I'll go ahead and hold this down and power it on. And you can see some of the different connected to my phone automatically. Yes. Text messages and such are popping up here. Cancel. So you can see some of the, like the dial pad there. I hit the button here to get the back button. If you go into something and you can't get the back button, hit this button, it'll give you the back. Otherwise you'll see on the bottom the option to go back. So, but you can do different things with this. You can set up the different profiles. You can do voice recordings, anti-loss, so if you get separated from your phone too far. Heart rate monitor. Of course right now it's not on my wrist, so you can't really get the results from that. You got a sedentary reminder, pedometer, nighttime sleep tracker. It's a lot of different features. You got the QR code if you want to scan that for, you know, the actual download. You got style 1 and 2. I don't notice a huge difference in the two. And of course you have settings, time, date, LCD contrast. You can reset all the settings. Let's see, I think this is file manager, music, camera. If I hit the camera, okay, that's the camera on the actual watch. And there's another camera. This is a photo gallery, image viewer thing. Call history, call center. There's your profiles if you want to go with like silent, so you get vibration instead of ringtones. You got some alarm and calculator. Here you have the motion sensor. Cool thing about that is when when the watch is like this and you raise it up to look at it, it will illuminate. So that's cool. You've got a movie player, sound recorder, video player, sound recorder option, and that's it going that way. Music on this is not bad. You can play local music. That's just playing right off my phone. It's a song I like. And it sounds pretty good coming from a little watch. You can make phone calls on this, and it's not too bad. Not going to be private either. Let's see. That's the camera right there, I believe, that launches the camera on the phone. So the reason I haven't decided 100% on this watch yet is every now and then when you see it's not really responding, it's a little slow. And that time it failed to launch the camera. So I said there's a little bit of issues here and there I've found on occasion. And I'm already connected to my phone, so it kind of varies sometimes. Some things work better than others. I think that sometimes that is related to the application itself. The other thing you'll notice, it's after midnight here. I can't find a way to change the clock from to flip between 12-24 hour format. So unfortunately that's not really an option. There are some little icons down here for different things, battery status. So it's actually a pretty nice watch as far as it looks and the feels and features. It's just not everything works exactly right. I think that might be, you can see there it popped back on because it was off. So that's that gesture motion. So I like that aspect of it. None of the other watches I have did that. They're a little bit on the lower end. But it's comfortable to wear, and it seems to work really well as a watch and with some of the features, but some things just don't want to work quite right, unfortunately. So I don't know, I hope there's some kind of update for it at some point, something that will change that, or something I can do about making those changes as far as in the software. But so far I don't see any options using the same software I use with other watches, and I just don't see some of the options I'd like to. So charging is going to take you a little while. I like this little stand. It's pretty cool. It's actually pretty easy to get it on there and get it to actually line up and charge, and when you lay it up in there, it will begin to glow, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't seem like it just seems to work, and it'll sit there and pulse green. I don't remember if it shut off or turned red when it was finished. I have a lot of things I've been playing with recently, but you will see the green visual indicator for the charging, and after about 2-3 hours you should be good. But overall it's nice. I like it, but I think I need to work on it and work with it some more to really love the watch, to get everything working the way I want. So I'm going to do some more experimenting and everything, and hopefully it'll improve, and maybe I'll have to update, maybe I won't. I don't know. Depends on how the situation goes once I play with it some more. Okay? Thanks.